Hi, I'm Brandon LaBeouf with Nolotech Firearms Training in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today we're going to look at the Serpa quick disconnect system from Blackhawk. The QD system centers around a male and female QD component, and as one would suspect if they've had the birds and the bees training, the male goes into the female and locks into place. As you see it here on a Blackhawk Serpa holster, it simply locks in. Goes into the spokes, as I call them, and locks into place. Then there's two release flaps that you push up and they rotate out. What this allows you to do is use the same Serpa holster across a wide variety of platforms. Some of the platforms shown here today, this is going to be their hook and loop back or hook back panel. Simply mount the female on there, and then this panel will allow you to go into some type of concealed carry bag like a Maxpedition or a Blackhawk or a 511 type bag with a Velcro panel in it. Also, if you use some type of sticky back Velcro panel, it opens the door to vehicle mounts, desk mounts, bedside mounts, wherever you can get that hook and loop attachment at. Also is going to be the paddle and the concealment belt slide, as I call it, platform that actually come with the purchase of the holster. Here you see it mounted just like your paddle normally would. It slides on. Then you could take your holstered weapon with the trigger guard safely covered, simply put the spokes in and lock it into place. You can also adjust the cant for whatever kind of cant you may like. Perhaps you like a drastically forward cant for some reason. You have those options. Here we see the thigh rig platform. Just a drop leg or thigh rig, whichever you call it. Female component screws in with the supplied Chicago screws that come with the QD kit. Again, from a hip to a thigh, or from a vest to a thigh, or from a vehicle mount to a thigh, wherever you need to go very easily. Then you're going to have the strike platform. The strike platform is designed to allow you to attach your holster to Molly or Pal's weapon. As you see here in this kit, the female, of course, mounts to the strike platform, and then the strike platform weaves through and back mounts to the Pal's weapon. This is typically what I use in conjunction with the paddle when I was in an admin capacity. Simply attach it. When it was time to do a vehicle ops, undo it. It's attached into place. We do our vehicle movement. If we get to a green zone or some area where we were going to kit down, then I can simply pop it off. And I would actually ride with the paddle still on, take my vest off, and then I still have my sidearm ready to go. And then lastly is going to be the shoulder rig or the shoulder harness. The female would attach here to this little shoulder mounting platform. I have not used this one because I haven't had a need for a shoulder holster. I believe shoulder holsters have a very limited scope and a specific need. But if you are someone that uses a shoulder holster, you can also use the QD system with it. What's not shown here, simply because I wasn't able to find any in my area, it's going to be the duty slide, which is pretty much this same platform, except specifically designed for a 2-inch duty belt. And then the duty jacket slot, which is this with about 1.5 inch, 2-inch drop, so that it drops the holster just a little bit below the belt line. And guys that utilize those will know what I'm referring to. The QD kit comes, I believe, 2 females and 1 male. Are available in coyote tan, foliage green, olive drab, and of course black. Okay, now we're going to look at some vehicle applications. These aren't necessarily on the Blackhawk website, but these are some ways of using the quick disconnect system other than the options they give you that you may find handy. Here I have the female connected to a Velcro back panel. The Blackhawk Velcro back panel that you can use in concealed carry bags and different applications. One thing you can do is, again, in a vehicle, in a seated position, specifically in a vehicle, not the optimal position. We can work around it, but if the weapon was easier to get to, it would make the draw a lot faster and ultimately a lot safer. So one option is to use some heavy-duty sticky back Velcro, mount your female adapter to your Velcro panel, and simply Velcro it. Use your quick disconnect. Get in the vehicle. Again, the weapon's still fully encased, trigger guard's protected, so you're not really committing any safety violations there. And now the weapon's mounted there. A little easier to get to. And of course, this can be moved to your preference. Perhaps you don't want it here. Depending on how your console's built, you may want it here. You may be left-handed and want it mounted to the side. Also, while this option will definitely work, it will be a lot more secure if you actually take the female adapter and hard mount it, screw it directly into your console. It's going to give you a much stronger pull point, but this will be easily removable and not cause any permanent damage if this is maybe a take-home unit or your personal vehicle and you don't want to do that. So one more option of using the QD system in a vehicle application. The QD system also has home and office applications. If you find yourself seated at a desk or a table for long periods of time, there's some options for you. Here I have it mounted to the female mounted to the Velcro back panel. You can put some sticky back Velcro here. Just stick it directly to that for a horizontal draw. You can also mount it underneath the top if you prefer that. Again, you would be seated at the desk, put it where it's applicable. Of course, it will be more sturdy if you actually screw it directly into whatever piece you're trying to, but if you don't want to do that, don't want to permanently attach it, the sticky back Velcro will hold good on this and it'll allow it to be quickly removed. Also, this same concept can be utilized in the bedroom as a bedside or a home defense gun. On the side of the bed, you simply take a piece of aluminum or wood or even a piece of Kydex, bend it into an L shape with about a foot and a half section that can slide between the mattress and the bed springs to where this hangs. There's a flat piece hanging here, and again, same concept. You can either screw it directly to it or Velcro, and there's your gun right on the side where you can facilitate basically the same draw you use for your concealed carry. So again, just another example of the QD system, quick, easy, and ready to go. That's going to be the Serpa quick disconnect system from Blackhawk. It's going to allow you once again to utilize that Serpa holster across pretty much any platform that you can imagine. And by utilizing this female QD, again, under desk, side of desk, vehicles, bedsides, any place that you could screw this into, you're going to have a platform to secure that holster for a draw however you may need it. If you're interested in any of these products or have any questions, give Blackhawk a call or reach them at their website at www.blackhawk.com. And as always, remember, be vigilant, be prepared, and be safe.